The silence below. The town of Durnvale was small, mostly quiet. People locked their doors early and didn't ask questions when strange things happened, like when the Miller boy clawed his own eyes out after a trip to the quarry, or when dogs howled for hours at the old church's well. On the edge of town, three friends, Nina, Mark, and Joel, stood at the edge of that very well. A rusted metal grate sat over it, padlocked. "Are you sure this is a good idea?" Nina asked, tightening her jacket. "This place creeps me out." Joel grinned and held up a bolt cutter. "You really think I'd bring these if I wasn't sure?" Mark squinted at the well. "This is the one, right? The one from the story?" "The one where people hear whispers, yeah," Joel said. "Same well, same whispers. I've got my recorder." "You think the ghosts care if you get good audio?" Nina asked. "I think something's down there," Joel replied, "and I want proof." The lock cracked with a loud snap. The gate groaned as they dragged it aside. A blast of cold air whooshed up, dry and musty, smelling like mildew and something older. Something wrong. Joel went first, lowering himself with a rope and headlamp. "Come on, it's just a well." Nina followed, muttering curses under her breath. Mark hesitated, then went last, making sure the rope held steady. They reached the bottom without incident. The space opened into a larger stone chamber, damp and circular, with old carvings on the walls. Archaic, jagged. "Okay, this is actually really cool," Joel whispered, sweeping his flashlight over the markings. Mark moved closer to one. "These symbols. They look like they're bleeding." "What?" Nina asked. He pointed. A thick, dark liquid oozed from the carvings, slowly trailing down the wall. Joel leaned in, flashlight trembling. "It's not blood. It's black like oil." And then they heard it. A voice. Soft, low, not quite human. It came from a hole in the floor, a second well. "Did you hear that?" Nina asked, stepping back. "It said my name," Mark whispered. "It knew my name." Joel started recording. "Say it again," he muttered to the darkness. "Say something else." The voice repeated. "Mark." Nina backed toward the rope. No, screw this. We're going up, now." Joel didn't move. "It knows us. This is huge." Nina grabbed Mark's arm. "Let's go." But Mark stared at the hole. His face went blank. His eyes rolled back. "It's so loud now." "What?" Nina turned to him. "Mark?" He dropped. His body convulsed. His mouth opened wide, wider than it should, jaw unhinging with a wet crack. A hand emerged from his throat, long, gray, slick with black slime. Nina screamed and backed away. Joel stood frozen, the recorder still rolling, shaking in his grip. "Get the rope!" she shouted. "Now!" The hand pulled itself free. An arm followed. Then a head, pale, eyeless, grinning too wide. Its skin looked stretched, like it had been peeled from someone else and poorly fitted. Mark's body twitched once more, then fell limp, empty. Nina scrambled up the rope. Joel stayed. "It's beautiful," he whispered, walking toward the thing. "I can hear them all. Everyone they've taken." The creature crawled toward him, bending its limbs backwards, clicking with every movement. Nina reached the top and slammed the grate shut. She didn't look back. She didn't wait. She ran. Later, when the police arrived, there was no sign of Joel or Mark, just the open well and the recorder still running. On the tape, the last thing heard was Joel's voice. "They're under everything. Always have been. And now they're hungry." Then, chewing, tearing, and silence.